Hey guys, wanted to bring you another YouTube video on my thoughts and reaction of the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight. So obviously, for me, the streaming experience was not bad, especially it being free with your subscription. And so, um, I thought the co-main event with the women boxing match was better. Taylor and Sereno. Um, I'm not a big boxing, but because of the big name, and I think that's where I'm going to talk about the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson had such big names. That's probably why it was um, a lot of success for people wanting to watch or interest because people were really interested to see if a 58-year-old man could beat Father Time against a young guy that is more of, I would say, from what I thought was going to be an amateur, but from, I mean, family, it was kind of our first time watching boxing. For that reason, I had my Uber Eats or Uber app on, and actually, it was one of the busiest nights for a while because even some people were subscribing it as busy as the Super Bowl. So obviously, it was a big main event that way, as draw and interest. And then also, people were talking about it while we were waiting to deliver our food at some restaurants. So I think it definitely helped the economy that way. It's a nice payday for those fighters. So I wouldn't mind watching another one, but not with Mike Tyson. He definitely looked 58 years old. I think it was a lose-lose situation for Jake Paul because if you knock Mike Tyson, then we're going to be concerned seeing what happened there. That's like elder abuse for us. But obviously, Mike Tyson was able to get sanctioned and where they were able to get someone to fight to make it happen. But I guess the state of Texas have a lenient way to get in. I kind of feel like because we definitely got to see it. I don't remember when's the last time or anyone has said that such an age gap because he's 58 years old. That's almost two times, and Jake Paul is 27. I mean, 27 times two, that's 54 years old. That's two times the amount. That's Tyson could be Jake Paul's dad in that sense. So, I mean, that was the only disappointing. I think if people were interested and people were talking about it, would have been wanting to see Tyson knock out Jake Paul. I think that's the only win situation. Were we surprised with the results? No, because I think this fight was supposed to happen in July, the streaming event, but because of, I think, Tyson's health, that's why they had to push it to November. If his knee was bothering him that much, they probably could have pushed it, but then I think because he is getting older, they probably wanted to get it done sooner than later. So I think I've heard already this morning that Conor McGregor wants to maybe talk to have that next fight. Would be maybe interesting because it's only a 9-year difference. And Conor McGregor is such a big name still, but he's not a boxer. So if it was more of an MMA fight, then that would be more interesting. So we'll see. I think it would be maybe a better match. Conor McGregor has a big name too. But if it's on Netflix for Conor McGregor versus Jake Paul, I wouldn't mind watching it again for something like that. But for it to happen in such a big stadium of the Dallas Cowboys, and it sounds like it was sold out, people were into it. I'm not sure if you guys had the same issues as me, but the streaming apparently was slow. I could not fast forward when it was live, but my wife was waiting for the main event and then found out the results from TMZ early. She didn't tell me or the kids, but it was like kind of disappointing for her because she thought we were watching live. I thought so too because we couldn't fast forward, even if we got out of the app or anything, because we were thinking we were watching live at the time. But I guess from what I've heard, some people had that experience, and it was because so many people were watching it, and then it started pushing the delay for that reason. Um, so it must have been what is it called? A delay taping in that sense, or delay streaming in that sense. So that's the only drawback, because I also noticed that sometimes with Thursday Night Football or any of the apps when you're watching live football, because I'm in a team chat like with my sports betting group, or anything like my friends that talks about sports. We see sometimes they tell me the results before I get to see it. So that's the annoying thing about streaming. Hopefully, one day they'll fix it. So let me know what you thought. Um, did you want to watch just more for Tyson to see if he could be Father Time and knock out Jake Paul and win? Or you were just hoping a competitive fight? Or this is what you expected, so it didn't matter, but it was more of curiosity, or um, just had nothing else to watch or do. Let me know what you think. Are you a big boxing person? And do you think Conor McGregor versus Jake Paul is the next fight for Jake Paul? Or is he going to look for someone more higher up, like a Canelo? So let me know what you think. Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so, and together we could build a better tomorrow. Thanks.